And I apologize ahead of time if you can hear the guy next door to me, behind me, running his tractor. That man runs his tractor more than some people run their mouth. Honest to God. Hi guys, welcome back to Pavonine Studios Beauty and Art. My name is Amy. Today we are going to be doing a haul. I went shopping today, which is, like it or not, one of the things that I really love to do. Also, I wanted to mention that today on my face, well, on my eyeballs, just for fun and to mention it to you, I have the ColourPop Nude Mood palette on my eyes today, and I'm enjoying this little palette. It's pretty effortless. The only color that I'm like meh about is actually this one right here, which is like kind of a creamy color. I want to say it's like their Super Shock shadows. Now I haven't tried to put this all over my lid, but I tried to put it on my inner corner and it was not happening. It wasn't working, so which was really disappointing because everything else in there is really good. So okay, not to get too far off into the weeds, let's get into the haul. But before I get into the places that I went today, I'm going to share with you what I got in my Ulta box, which came today, which I was excited to see on my front porch when I got home. So first of all, probably the most important thing that I got from Ulta was the Uoma Beauty foundation. Now this was something that I had purchased earlier and I got the wrong color, so I returned it unopened, and I picked up the shade. I can't remember what the shade was that I got the first time around, but it was one of the pearl ones, and this is Fair Lady in T3N. So I am really hoping that this works well for my skin tone right now. I have a little bit of tanner on, but you know, regardless, hopefully that works, because I really want to do a foundation review on that. The next thing that I picked up that I've been kind of watching for in store is the Trendy in Tokyo BH Cosmetics palette, and this is a really bright, fun palette, and I have some palettes that are like this. That is what she looks like. Pretty colors. I'm excited to play with that. You can expect to see that in a video coming up as well. In fact, if there's anything that I mentioned today that you are particularly interested, just leave a comment and I will try to prioritize that. The next two things I picked up were two of the e.l.f. bite-size shadow palettes, and I got the Acai You and the Hot Jalapeno, so the sort of blue purple and the green one. And I've been looking for these. They were sold out for a little while, but they came back in stock, and so I really wanted to pick these up because I have two or three of the more neutral palettes, and they're really nice, especially for $3. The next two things that I picked up, these are the NYX Vivid Brights Colored Liquid Liner. I picked up Vivid Delight and Vivid Envy, and I have the, I think it's red, no, it's purple. I have the sort of purple lavender one. It's a nice formula. So we're gonna move on to my shopping expedition in Marshall's, which I have not been to Marshall's for, oh my gosh, probably 6 or 8 months, well before quarantine. And we'll start off with the kind of practical things. I really kind of enjoy the Kala, I'm not sure how you say that, brand of stuff, and I picked up these hand sanitizing wipes to keep in my car. I find things like this really useful to keep in my car. I also picked up, same brand, this is the hand sanitizer, and this was, how much was this? This was $6, and this is almost 17 ounces. And again, I like the things that I've bought from this brand. you know, we need hand sanitizer a lot right now, and this has 70% alcohol and it's got aloe vera to moisturize. One thing to keep in mind when you're buying something like hand sanitizer is to make sure that it's got at least 70% alcohol, otherwise it's not effective or not as effective. I also picked up a bottle of the Bedhead TG Colored Goddess oil infused shampoo for colored hair. I mentioned the conditioner in my last haul video, and I'm not out of the shampoo yet, but I'm getting close, so I wanted to pick it up because they had it and I enjoy it. You know, it seems like it's nice on my hair and it smells great. So I picked up a curling iron, and I picked up this one. So Leah, I don't know anything about this brand. It was 20 bucks. I went to use my Hot Tools curling iron this morning. This is the kind that doesn't have the clamp on it, and I picked up like a heat protecting glove kind of thing as well, not at Marshall's. And anyway, I went to use my Hot Tools curling iron today, and I don't think that I've used that curling iron in probably almost 2 years. And I picked it up, and the handle of it, it's that sort of rubberized plastic stuff, and it was gummy, and the little thumb thing on the clamp, that was gummy. I tried to wash it, I tried to put alcohol on it, nothing helped. So that's disgusting, and I hate to, you know, just pitch it out, but I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Ugh, that feeling. So I picked that one up. We'll see how it is. If it doesn't work or if it's crap, I'm taking it back because I don't have time for that. They had quite a bit of stuff in Marshall's today. I was surprised. Not so much clothes. That looked pretty picked over, but I picked up 3 packages of the Kayla eyelashes. I picked up the styles Sultry, Flirty, and Flare. Now, Flirty and Flare I have purchased before, and I really, really like the style of both of these. And then I don't think that I've purchased the Sultry ones. These are also kind of a flared out style, but they're a little bit heavier. So I'm excited. These were $6, and you get 5 pairs in each box, which is, to me, that's a pretty good deal. I picked up a twofer package of the Simple Biodegradable Cleansing Wipes. I have purchased these and used these before, and I like the biodegradableness of them, which is not as good as the composting ones, but I so far haven't seen those in any place like Marshall's or Ross or any of those places. But they had these, and they were $5 for 2 packages of 20. Another thing that I picked up today at Marshall's for $9 is the Galaxy Chic palette, also from BH Cosmetics. I didn't check this one. I probably should have, to make sure it wasn't broken or somebody didn't stick their grubby little fingers in it. Oh no, it looks fine. So, but that's pretty. These are baked shadows, I believe. And I don't know, I didn't really need it, but I thought it was really pretty. I guess I was in the mood to buy things. I don't know. They had this highlighter from Too Faced called Love Light, and I think I remember seeing this at, I don't know, maybe in JCPenney, in the Sephora section of JCPenney quite a while ago. I don't remember anything about it. Cute package though. And this is what she looks like. I thought it was a really pretty highlighter. It doesn't right now. It doesn't look like it has glitter in it. Please don't have glitter, please. That's all I ask. But I'm excited about using that. I may do like I got practically a full face of new stuff. Maybe I'll just do a full face of new to me. I mean, obviously when you buy stuff at Marshall's or Ross or any of those places, they are discontinued things or overstocks or whatever. So they're not new. It's not new stuff as far as new launches. I picked up the Morphe 9 Eye palette. This is the So Iconic palette. This is not really my normal speed. I thought it was kind of pretty. It's more of a cool tone palette. You know, Morphe shadows they're okay. They're not bad, and especially for the price. I have a lot of Morphe palettes. Some of them are definitely better than others, but I thought, well, I'm gonna give it a try. So they had a color of the Stila Glitter and Glow that I did not have, which is hard to believe because this whole little thing down here has Stila Glitter and Glow and similar type products. So it's hard for me to believe that I don't have the color Plum On, which is what this one is called. And but it was not a name I recognized. I'm pretty good at recognizing names, even if I don't recognize colors necessarily. But I thought it was a really pretty kind of smoky plum color. And so I'm excited about giving that a whirl. I picked up they had a surprising amount of Morphe stuff actually. I picked up a color of, I think they had 3 colors of the bronzer and contour palettes. These are like duo palettes. And I picked up the shade Frenemy. And I almost got I think it was called Glitterati, but it was the contour shade and it was super light, although the highlight color in it I thought was really pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and get it. We'll see. But I've never tried any of Morphe's face products, so kind of interested in that. I picked up, they had this little guy for, what is that? You know, I think I've like sprayed this little guy right here into place 49 times today, and he just insists on doing that. So we're just gonna go with it. Just try to ignore it, okay? I'm trying to ignore it. So I picked up this MAC shadow in the color Omega. This is matte, and the reason that I picked this up, I don't need this color. I have other colors that are much the same, but couple of months ago, Robert Welsh did a Makeup Artist Reacts video, and he focused in on John McLean. And if you don't know who Robert Welsh or John McLean are, I highly recommend you look them up on YouTube. They're both amazing makeup artists, and John McLean mentioned this eyeshadow, using this eyeshadow in his brows. Now he's quite fair, and for the eyeshadow look that he did, I think this is the video where he did the foxy eye Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid eye inspiration look. I don't know, I had to have it because I was so impressed by that video, and I was impressed by Robert Welsh's video of John McLean. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. The thing I was most excited about is I bought this Kevin Aqua The Art of Sculpting and Defining palette. This was the most expensive thing that I purchased. This is volume 2. I have this. I thought that I would never be able to find it again, because as far as I know, the Kevin Aqua line does not have any of the cream products anymore, like the cream contour sculpting products, at least not to my knowledge. When I saw that Marshall's had this, I was like, okay, I'll take 10. I didn't take 10, I just took 1, but I was super excited because I have used everything in this palette, and I really like the cream products, and I really like the bronzing colors because they're cool, but they're not too gray. I've used the eyeshadows in here. They're pretty. Now that I have a backup, I am not so afraid to use my very well loved original one that I have, that I had picked up at TJ Maxx, I think. And I've had it for probably a couple of years, and I've been super stingy with it because I was like, well, when it's gone, and you know, which is stupid, I know, but you know how it is. these things are not always logical. I have one more thing from Marshall's. I picked up the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, and I think that I don't know if I have this one. I'm pretty sure I don't have this color. This was like a limited edition or something, because the cap of it is kind of striped, kind of like an animal stripe. I don't know if you can see that, but I picked up the shade 2C1 Ecru, and just looking in the bottle, like through the glass and stuff, because I didn't even check to see if somebody else had pumped this out. No, thank God. Please don't do that. I hate that when you get something home and it's been opened, or somebody's stuck their fingers in it, or pumped it out or whatever. But I'm looking forward to trying this. I think this might be matte, and I think the other one I have is a little bit more of a natural finish. So I will do a foundation review of that. I think that was the sum total of the stuff that I got at Marshall's. I also went to Walmart to buy cat food. What is it with me, and I'm always on the quest for cat food. But I picked up a couple of waterproof liners. I got the brown and the blue. These are different. The blue says it's also for the body. I picked up this from Hard Candy, and I was super excited about that because I'm on a quest to find a brow pen, like a liquid eyeliner, but for brows. So not as intense, but not so weeny that you can't tell what you're doing. You can't see what you're doing. And I am excited to have found this one from Hard Candy. And I got the shade Dark. I'm super excited about that because I have been looking for something. And as a side note, I used my Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade Cookie on Sunday, so a couple of days ago. I get into the car to come home, and I was like touching up my makeup because I'd had a mask on and stuff. I look at my eyebrows, and they're green. They're green, like the green. Now, if you want green eyebrows, put your green eyebrows on. That's fine. But that was not my intent. I wasn't looking for green eyebrows that day. I'm not sure what that means, if it's like if I got a bad one. I mean, I've had it for a while. I've used it. I've never noticed that before, so I don't know what that was about. Moving on, I also picked up 3 of the Profusion. I probably have a bazillion Profusion palettes because they're inexpensive, and I don't know, they're just fun to play with. They're a little hit and miss. For $5 each, I'm willing to take the gamble. So I picked up 3 of these little guys. I picked up the mauves, the emeralds, and the rubies. I would have liked to have had the neon one, and I think there's a blue one too, but they didn't have those. So I'm excited about trying all of these. And I think that is everything I bought today. I did pick up a few clothing items and stuff. I don't know if that's something that anybody wants to see. I'm happy to share that kind of thing. I'm a total clothes horse, shoe horse, makeup horse, jewelry horse. I'm all of those things. I've always been that way, and probably will always be that way, at least as much as my situation allows me to be. So I think that is going to wrap it up for this haul. I had a lot of fun. This was totally impromptu. I was like, I'm just going to sit down and film all of this great, hopefully great stuff that I found today while I was out at these kind of inexpensive stores. I have yet to go to the mall, so even though the mall is open and there's probably some things I could use, but I think that's everything for my haul today. I will definitely film with some of this stuff like I say, if there was anything that you are particularly interested in, please leave me a comment below, and I'm happy to get on the stick for that. And I'm happy to, if there's anything that you saw or if there's anything that I showed you today that you're particularly interested in, just let me know, and I will do my very best to get that on my face and get something uploaded so that you can see and maybe go purchase yourself. Anyway, I think that will do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know I love haul videos, and I hope you do too. But until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!